Hello there. It's I don't, it doesn't matter what the time is really. Never mind. I started way too often saying what the time is. I might get into it a bit later, but no, no, that will be the cliffhanger, the really, really unexciting cliffhanger. So I'm I don't know what I'm like. I'm gonna go and do laundry in not too long because I found my key, my laundry key, or plans. It's a key, but it's not a key. If you magically actually watch the other videos that I think I mentioned it yesterday or like the day before that maybe, but that my I did lose this because it's so easy to lose, especially because it's black. If you put it on a black surface, it's very hard to find it, especially if you have if it's a bit messy, which it is for me. Like my room is kind of messy right now. I'm gonna deal with that soon, I think, a bit at least. I've been feeling hungover ever since I woke up, and I haven't been drinking for. I haven't had a drink for a few weeks now, so I don't know if I'm dehydrated or if I'm getting sick. My stomach has been acting up a bit too, so maybe I'm getting sick. It's um, it's quite possible. Can't I? I want to increase them. It's quite annoying that I can actually increase the feedback of the sound. I want to hear myself more clearly, but it's really not loud at all, and I got the volume maxed. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can hear myself a little bit, but I would want to raise it at least like 10 decibels or something. Or maybe not 10. Maybe 10 will be too much. 4. 4 is probably good because every time the decibel is increased by, but 10 might be good too. Everything, I think every fourth decibel, like every fourth increase of decibel, is perceived as double um, dublation of the audio of the volume to the human mind. I think it's 4. It might be like 3 or something, but I can't really remember. But yeah, I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm now saying it's 4:36 because I'm gonna go and do the laundry at, I think it's 7. It's the first time of laundry is. I think it's about 7. I haven't checked if someone. I doubt it's booked. Like I've never seen someone. I think I'm one of the few that have ever done laundry in the first time zone here. It's not true, but it's very, very, very rarely that someone book it or use those times. So I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best that someone haven't booked it. But I might considering trying to stay awake until like stay awake for a total of almost 24 hours just to turn back my day night cycle, my daily rhythm, my yeah, my sleep schedule. It's been so fucked recently, and I'm pretty tired now too, and I haven't been up for that long either. I think I woke up at like 7, 8 today p.m. 6 maybe, somewhere around there. I think it'd been like 8 maybe even. But yeah, I've been feeling hungover. It's weird. It might be exercised a bit yesterday too, and I didn't have a lot of energy too. And I'm not feeling sore today, so the workout weren't good enough, really. because I'm not that in good of a shape, so my muscles should still get sore. But I couldn't really bring myself to get. I couldn't just push myself far enough. I didn't have the energy. Maybe I'm not eating well enough, or I'm actually getting sick. Because I've had a bit of a headache on and on for a few days. I've got a slight headache now. And it's not very nice. So I'm trying to rehydrate, and yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do. But I might organize a bit here. I'm just trying to stay productive. I've been feeling some anxiety today. Like I got not like a slight anxiety attack, or just slight anxiety, or always have slight anxiety, but quite strong anxiety for a while. Today, when I just read an article, and then that made me feel pretty bad. But it's basically over now. I still feel a bit of anxiety. So basically, I wanted to do this to do something somewhat productive. But I almost I don't know what to talk about for once. Not at the moment, at least. Except, I want to do laundry really bad. I've been wearing like old t-shirts, and this t-shirt is really old and ugly and small too. It's it's short in the sleeves. It's just not fitting very well. If I stand up to it like it's not long as I want it either. It's nothing I normally wear. It's like a backup t-shirt. I have one. I haven't done laundry in way too long, like a month or something. So I'm basically out of everything. I have a few presentable clothes and a nice I got a single pair of like decent underwear left, and then I got this really washed out shitty underwear that's like just I've had them for a real long time, and I don't throw them away because it's better to wear old underwear when you don't wash that, or at least clean worn out underwear that none at all, or need to go back to a pair you already used. That's something I want to avoid. I have a lot of underwear, but a lot of it is like pretty bad. Or not a lot of it, but I got a significant portion. I don't know how many pairs I consider like crappy underwear. You can never have too much underwear, really. It's also, I think it gets washed out quite fast. But I'm also washing my clothes slightly too hot. I usually wash it in 60 degrees Celsius then, of course. But I think a lot of clothes I wear should maybe be washed in 40. But the thing is, I don't have that many. It doesn't really work for me to wash some things in 40 and stuff like that. I just throw everything into 60. Also, I think our washers are usually pretty bad. When I washed in 40 before, I've stopped washing in 40 because it doesn't get really clean. It's really old machine, so I just go for 60 instead of that. And unfortunately, it will wear on my clothes a bit more. And I also use a dryer, a tumble dryer. We actually have closet dryer. I don't know that if you direct translate it, at least if you do a rough translation, but you know the cabinets of drying, a drying cabinet maybe. That sounds more. It sounds better at least. But I've got a lot of things to do. I haven't read anything today, which I said I need to read a few academic texts and I need to catch up on this course. I need to email my teacher or the I don't know what's it called, like the lead teacher for the course or whatever. I can't find the correct word for it or something that describes it better. But yeah, I'm I don't know. I've been feeling I don't know how I've been feeling lately. It's not I don't feel terrible, but I don't feel good either. And I don't really know what I want to do so much with my life or just at the present moment. At least something I'm slightly happy about is that my I had this like huge pimple, or it's not only a pimple, but it's like I guess it's a pimple that got it started like infecting a big part, so my whole face got really, or this part of my face got really swollen, and it hurt really badly and made it slightly harder to talk, and my face just felt weird because it was in a pretty bad state. But now the swollenness almost completely disappear. I can still feel the lump here. It's like it doesn't really feel like a pimple properly either, but it must be. But I guess it will disappear pretty soon because it's been shrinking quite a lot every night, or every day rather, when I'm sleeping. I've noted big difference in it. Also, I really need to buy shaving, well, not a razor, but you know the machine, a shaving machine. That sounds so. It's not what they're called. I have no idea what they're called. I don't know. You know, the electronic shaving devices, at least mechanical, or a trimmer. Actually, I don't want to because I have razors at home, and I don't want to clean shave either. Even though razors usually does the job better than the machines. I just want to trim it, keep it shorter, a bit shorter than this even, or at least just trim it to make it more even, because my beard or whatever this is supposed to be, my facial hair grows quite uneven. It haven't I still have quite a few years to go before I can grow a full beard, if I ever do. Like, I don't know if I will ever be able to grow one, but I'm only 22 and it can take a lot longer than that. But you can also have a fucking magnificent beard by now too, but I for sure don't. I think I'm alright, at least with my facial hair, the amounts it grows and stuff like that. I try to keep it quite short. I've never tried to grow it out a bit because I think it will look pretty shabby, because I think it will be pretty not thick but opposite, which I can't either come up with what it's called right now. I've been losing so many weird words lately, but it's also words I don't use that often, so they're words I need to search for longer times, but that's also nice that I actually need to think and improve my vocabulary in areas which I don't use quite often. But it actually feels like I don't have much to talk about today, which feels insane. I mean, that's not possible. I can't actually run out of things to talk about, I thought, but apparently I might actually be able to do that. I don't know. I kind of want to go to bed pretty soon too, because I feel pretty worn out, as I said. I don't know why. I think I've been sleeping enough at least, but it might be that I don't have the right amount of vitamins or something too. I've been pretty poor lately, so I've been living on hard bread mostly and like canned corn, canned sweet corn and pasta and pesto. That's a lot of my diet's been like the last week, more than that even. And some noodles too, which isn't like, it's not the best nutrition based. I don't know what I don't think I get enough proteins either at the moment. The hard bread I have is quite protein heavy. There's quite a lot of protein in it, but I don't think it's quite enough. I doubt I will get my 50-60 grams of protein. I probably need a bit more than that too, especially after I actually exercised yesterday. Lifted some weights and nothing. I'm pretty weak now, I think. It's nice at least to exercise a bit. I notice difference. I've noticed how my body is getting slightly more into shape again, and it just feels better. But I still have a lot to do with. Oh my god. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm not fit by any stretch of the imagination at the moment. I should start training cardio a bit more. My cardio it's terrible. I can't remember. I've had good cardio when I was younger, when I was a lot younger. But I can't remember when that was. It was probably when I was doing karate in, but that was like when I was 11 or something, when I quit, or 12. Got to orange belt and then I quit, got a bit bored of it. I think I should be there around that age. I kind of want to pick up like MMA or boxing or something. I can't like martial arts, different martial arts are, it's so fucking good. It's so good exercise. It's insane. I want to swim more too. Actually get somewhere to swim, but the problem is it's really far to the halls here. Maybe I don't really want to wait until I move back to Stockholm. Then at least it's not as far. It will be maybe take 10 minutes for me to walk to where I could swim there, and here it takes like 40 minutes to walk. If I actually fix my bike when I get cash, if I ever get my fucking money, which I need to borrow money from my mother for this month's rent, because the student loan haven't gone through yet. and I doubt it will until like to the day after tomorrow or like tomorrow. It will take longer than that, so I won't be able to pay the rent with my own money at the moment, which is annoying. I don't like to borrow money, but at least I have the opportunity to do it. But I just want money. I actually want to at least also to fucking eat properly a bit more, because now I think that might be why I'm feeling pretty weak now, is because I probably don't get enough nutritions at the moment. I need to wash out this can of pesto to ate dinner or breakfast or whatever to call it not too long ago, or a few hours ago. So I need to dispose of that can, recycle it. Well, I've actually been talking for 21 minutes. This feels like the most uninteresting vlog I've made to some extent. I don't even know what I've been talking about. It doesn't feel like I've touched on anything like of any sort important. I don't think I'm gonna record another one after either. If I don't, maybe later today, if I actually come up with anything to talk about. But right now I'm just, I don't know. I've been managed to talking for 22 minutes soon, but about nothing, less than usual. Well, thanks for watching. I hope, like, I hope this isn't the first thing you watched, or if you stick around this far, I can't really complain. Like, good for you. Or watch the other things. It's a bit. Most things are a bit heavier though, a bit deeper, a bit more morbid, a lot of it. But maybe it's fine just talking about basically nothing for a while. At least I've done it. I kinda want to keep the routine of actually trying to record every day for a while and see how that goes. Or maybe I will run out of things to talk about. If I record tomorrow, maybe I don't come up with anything to talk about either, but I don't know. That won't be a lasting problem, but it will be interesting to see if I actually manage to keep up the daily vlogging for maybe a week or two and just see how it progresses and how it affects me and how it differs, because I should be getting to the flow better then. But even though if I get better into the flow, maybe it isn't, maybe I'll run out of things to talk about. And I'm not getting the kick I usually do when I do this. I get like an endorphin rush quite a lot, but maybe it's because I'm not feeling too well right now. Well, yeah, enough speculation. I've been recording for still longer than I want to do. All this, I always run over the amount I really want to talk about, but whatever. Thanks for watching.